a high school dropout turned martial artist who built a $200 million media empire by simply talking. From stand-up stages to UFC octagon side, Joe Rogan didn't just join conversations, he revolutionized them. And in the next few minutes, I'll reveal how this unlikely figure became the most influential voice in modern media and the surprising turning points that changed everything. But here's what makes this story different: it's not just about success, it's about how one man's relentless curiosity created a platform where scientists, fighters, comedians, and world leaders could all speak freely for hours. And it all started with a decision that seemed crazy at the time, a journey of constant reinvention. What shapes a person's ability to constantly reinvent themselves? On August 11, 1967, in New York, New Jersey, a story began that would answer this very question. Joseph James Rogan entered the world carrying the rich blend of Irish and Italian heritage in his blood, but life had different plans, far from a simple, stable childhood. At just 5 years old, your entire world can shatter in an instant. That's exactly what happened to young Joe when his parents' marriage dissolved. Most children might crumble under such pressure, but something remarkable happened instead. This early challenge ignited a spark within him, a drive to overcome whatever obstacles life threw his way. But the universe wasn't done testing Joe's resilience. At 7 years old, another seismic shift occurred. Joe and his mother left behind everything familiar in Newark for the unknown streets of San Francisco. The contrast couldn't have been more stark, trading the industrial landscape of New Jersey for the kaleidoscope of cultures that was San Francisco. This wasn't just moving houses, this was stepping into an entirely different world. Yet, the story of movement and adaptation was far from over. Like waves in an ocean, change kept coming. From the bustling streets of San Francisco, Joe's journey continued to the southern warmth of Gainesville, Florida. Then, another shift brought him to Newton Upper Falls in Massachusetts. Each move wasn't just a change of address, it was a complete reimagining of daily life, forcing young Joe to adapt and evolve continuously. Finally, in 1985, Joe stood on the stage at Newton South High School, receiving his diploma. But this wasn't just any graduation. This marked the culmination of a childhood defined by constant change and adaptation. Those early years, filled with transitions and trials, had forged something unique, a personality that didn't just endure change, but thrived on it. The crucible of combat and comedy. At 14, Joe Rogan's life took a turn that would forever alter his trajectory. While other teenagers navigated the usual maze of adolescence, Joe found his compass in the disciplined world of martial arts. But this wasn't just about learning to throw punches or perfect kicks. The moment Joe stepped onto those karate mats, something deeper awakened within him. His journey through martial arts became an obsession with excellence. Starting with karate, Joe's passion soon led him to taekwondo, where discipline became more than just a word, it transformed into a way of life. Every early morning session, every repeated movement, every moment of focused training built towards something greater. Therefore, when he claimed the US Open Championship in Taekwondo as a lightweight, it wasn't just another trophy. This victory stood as a testament to what relentless dedication could achieve. But life had another surprising chapter waiting to unfold. The summer of 1988 brought a new challenge, one that would test Joe's courage in ways martial arts never could. At 21, he found himself facing a different kind of opponent, a live audience in Boston. That August night, as he stepped onto the comedy stage for the first time, the same discipline that had served him in martial arts took on a new form. The connection between these seemingly different worlds, martial arts and comedy, wasn't immediately obvious to others. But for Joe, they shared a fundamental truth: success demanded absolute commitment and the willingness to face fear head-on. Therefore, every technique mastered in the dojo somehow translated into precision on stage. The focus required to perfect a roundhouse kick became the same focus needed to craft the perfect punchline. This period of Joe's life wasn't just about discovering new skills, it was about forging an identity. The discipline of martial arts, combined with the raw vulnerability of stand-up comedy, created something unique. Each laugh from the audience became as meaningful as any martial arts victory, building a foundation for a career that would continue to evolve in unexpected ways. From comedy clubs to the commentary booth, the year 1990 marked a pivotal moment in Joe Rogan's evolution. New York City, with its pulsing heartbeat of opportunity, called to him. But this wasn't just another move, this was a deliberate step into the pressure cooker of comedy's most demanding scene. The city's relentless energy forced every aspiring comedian to either evolve or fade away. In the dim lights of underground open mics and packed comedy clubs, Joe's unique voice began to emerge. Each performance, whether to a packed house or just a handful of late-night stragglers, shaped his craft. Therefore, his authentic style of humor started catching the attention of bigger audiences, proving that his dedication to the craft was paying off. But the universe had bigger plans. Los Angeles came calling, and with it, an opportunity that would test Joe's abilities in an entirely new arena. Landing a role on NBC's news radio from 1995 to 1999 wasn't just another gig, it was a complete transformation from raw stand-up comic to polished television performer. The structured world of scripted comedy demanded different skills, therefore pushing Joe to expand his creative arsenal. Yet, even as he mastered the rhythms of television comedy, another passion refused to stay quiet. In 1997, a perfect storm of opportunity and preparation collided when the UFC came knocking. Starting as a backstage interviewer might have seemed like a modest beginning, but Joe's deep understanding of martial arts and natural ability to tell compelling stories quickly set him apart. His role evolved into that of color commentator, where every fight became more than just a physical contest. Joe's commentary transformed these battles into rich narratives of human determination and tactical brilliance. Therefore, his authentic enthusiasm and technical knowledge created a new standard for sports broadcasting, connecting with audiences on a deeper level than traditional fight commentary ever had. From fear to digital innovation, from fear factor to digital pioneer, the dawn of the new millennium brought Joe Rogan face to face with an opportunity that would test his ability to connect with mainstream America. NBC's Fear Factor, 2001 to 2006, wasn't just another hosting gig, it was a complete reimagining of what television could be. But this wasn't about simply reading cue cards or introducing segments. Joe's authentic presence transformed each episode into something more profound, a raw exploration of human courage and determination. As contestants faced their deepest fears, Joe's direct style and fearless approach resonated with audiences nationwide. Therefore, what could have been just another reality show became a cultural touchstone, with Joe at the helm guiding viewers through intense moments of triumph and terror. But the universe wasn't done expanding Joe's influence. December 2009 marked the beginning of something revolutionary, the Joe Rogan Experience. What started as casual conversations with friends would evolve into one of the most influential platforms in digital media. The format was deceptively simple, but its impact would be extraordinary. Each episode broke down the barriers between different worlds. Scientists shared space with comedians, fighters discussed philosophy with scholars, and controversial figures found a place to speak without filters. Therefore, the podcast became more than just a show, it transformed into a modern-day salon where ideas could breathe and conversations could unfold naturally. The impact of this approach sent shockwaves through the media landscape. By 2020, Spotify recognized the seismic shift Joe had created, securing exclusive rights to his show in a staggering $200 million deal. But even this wasn't the ceiling. In 2024, a renewed agreement reportedly worth up to $250 million proved that authentic, long-form conversation had not just found its audience, it had created a new paradigm in digital entertainment. The evolution of success leaves clues, and by 2025, Joe Rogan's journey had left a trail worth an estimated $200 million. But this wasn't just about accumulating wealth, it was about creating the freedom to live life on his own terms. Therefore, each financial milestone became a testament to decades of bold decisions and groundbreaking ventures. His approach to creating a home base reflects this evolution perfectly. The decision to acquire a $14.4 million mansion in Austin, Texas, wasn't just about changing addresses, it represented a complete lifestyle shift, marking a new chapter in his ongoing story. But before Austin called, Joe had already established his taste for meaningful spaces with his French country-style estate in Bell Canyon, California, a property he later sold for $3.4 million. Yet the true expression of Joe's success extends beyond static investments. His automotive collection tells its own story of passion and precision. Each vehicle represents a different facet of his personality, the raw power of a Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, the classic appeal of a Chevrolet Corvette C2, and the cutting-edge technology of a Tesla model. The collection continues with a 2008 Porsche 911 GT3 RS, a Ford F-150 Raptor, and a Hennessy Venom F5. Therefore, each machine serves as a rolling manifestation of his appreciation for excellence in engineering and design. But material success only tells part of the story. The true value of Joe's financial achievements lies in the freedom they've created. This independence allows him to dive deep into scientific discussions on his podcast, explore new perspectives through travel, and maintain an unwavering commitment to personal wellness and fitness. Beyond the spotlight, a life of authentic connections, the year 2009 marked a profound shift in Joe Rogan's journey, but this transformation had nothing to do with career milestones. Instead, it centered on a decision that would reshape his entire world, his marriage to Jessica Ditzel. But this wasn't just about saying, "I do." This union represented a complete realignment of priorities, creating a delicate balance between his explosive public career and the quiet moments of family life. As Joe stepped into the roles of husband, father to their 2 daughters, and stepfather, each day brought new lessons in love and responsibility. Therefore, the man known for fearlessly tackling any subject on his podcast found himself navigating the beautiful complexities of family life, learning that some of life's most profound challenges come in the smallest, most ordinary moments. But Joe's journey of personal growth extends beyond family dynamics. His experience with vitiligo, a condition affecting skin pigmentation, adds another dimension to his story of authenticity. Instead of hiding this aspect of his life, Joe chose to address it head-on. Therefore, what could have been viewed as a vulnerability became a powerful testament to embracing life's unexpected turns. This openness about his health condition resonates with millions who face their own challenges. But Joe's approach wasn't about seeking sympathy. Instead, it became another example of his commitment to genuine dialogue, transforming personal struggle into a broader conversation about resilience and self-acceptance. The price of unfiltered dialogue. When examining Joe Rogan's impact on modern discourse, one thing becomes crystal clear: controversy isn't just a side effect, it's an inevitable result of his approach to conversation. But this isn't about seeking controversy for its own sake. Instead, it's about creating a space where ideas can breathe, clash, and evolve. His podcast has transformed into something far beyond traditional media. Therefore, every episode becomes an opportunity to explore the boundaries of public discourse. Whether tackling thorny political issues, questioning scientific consensus, or diving deep into social commentary, the format itself challenges the very nature of how we consume and process information in today's world. But this commitment to open dialogue comes with significant challenges. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Joe faced intense scrutiny for his choice of guests and the conversations that unfolded. Critics raised concerns about misinformation, igniting a broader debate about responsibility in media. Yet, even amid these storms, Joe maintained his core principle: let the conversations flow. His guest list tells its own story: Nobel laureates sharing airtime with controversial figures, acclaimed scientists debating alongside political commentators. Therefore, each episode becomes more than just a conversation, it transforms into a living experiment in intellectual freedom. This approach has created both passionate supporters and fierce critics, but it's never wavered from its fundamental purpose. The impact of this strategy extends far beyond entertainment. In an era dominated by carefully curated content and echo chambers, Joe's show stands as something different, a place where ideas can be challenged, examined, and debated without filters. Therefore, while this approach may sometimes create turbulence, it serves as a powerful reminder of what open dialogue can achieve. The Seeker's Journey: what drives a man to explore the furthest reaches of human consciousness? In Joe Rogan's case, the answer lies in his fearless approach to understanding the human experience. His openness about psychedelic experiences, from DMT to ayahuasca and psilocybin mushrooms, isn't about sensationalism. Rather, these explorations represent a genuine quest to unlock the mysteries of consciousness and mental health. Therefore, each discussion about these experiences opens new doors of understanding. The conversations extend beyond personal anecdotes, sparking serious dialogue within scientific and therapeutic communities. But this isn't just about altered states, it's about challenging our understanding of consciousness itself, pushing the boundaries of what we know about treating conditions like depression and PTSD. the pursuit of understanding doesn't stop at the mental frontier. Joe's dedication to physical excellence stands as a testament to his belief in holistic development. His commitment to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, combined with deep dives into cutting-edge research on nootropics, cold exposure therapy, and high-intensity interval training, creates a comprehensive approach to human optimization. But these aren't just personal habits, they become launching points for broader discussions about human potential. Each episode where Joe explores these topics serves as an invitation to viewers to question their own limitations. His authentic sharing of personal routines and discoveries resonates with anyone on a path of self-improvement. Therefore, what starts as one man's journey becomes a blueprint for others seeking their own version of excellence. This combination of intellectual exploration and physical discipline has created something unique in modern media. But Joe's true legacy isn't found in viewing numbers or controversial headlines. Instead, it lives in his unwavering curiosity and persistent refusal to accept surface-level answers. Therefore, each conversation, each exploration, adds another layer to our understanding of human potential. The art of deep curiosity, what transforms a comedian into one of the most influential voices in modern media. The answer lies in Joe Rogan's insatiable drive to question everything. But this isn't just about asking questions, it's about creating a space where ideas can unfold in unexpected ways. His podcast guest list reads like a who's who of modern thought leaders, from Elon Musk's visions of the future to Neil deGrasse Tyson's cosmic perspectives. Each conversation ventures into territory rarely explored in mainstream media. But these aren't just interviews, they become expeditions into human understanding. Therefore, when Joe sits across from a guest, whether they are discussing artificial intelligence, space exploration, or the depths of human consciousness, every conversation has the potential to reveal something profound. The magic lies in Joe's approach to these discussions. He doesn't simply accept surface-level answers or conventional wisdom. Instead, he keeps pushing, keeps questioning, therefore creating moments where genuine insights can emerge. But this persistence isn't about confrontation, it's about curiosity in its purest form. What makes these conversations truly remarkable is Joe's intellectual range. One moment he's deep in the complexities of quantum physics, the next he's analyzing the subtle art of comedy timing. Therefore, each episode becomes a journey through different realms of human knowledge and experience. But this isn't about showing off knowledge, it's about demonstrating how everything connects. His approach to conversation has created something larger than just entertainment by combining genuine humility with listeners to question their own assumptions. Therefore, each episode becomes an invitation to think critically and remain curious about the world around us. The price of unfiltered truth, redefining online conversations. When does open dialogue become controversy? In Joe Rogan's world, the line between these two often blurs, creating waves that ripple through modern media. But this isn't about seeking controversy, it's about relentless inquiry. Joe inspires an unwavering commitment to authentic conversation regardless of the consequences. The COVID-19 pandemic brought this dynamic into sharp focus as Joe's platform became a space for discussions about public health measures and vaccine policies. The reactions were explosive, but these weren't just ordinary conversations, they became flashpoints in a larger cultural battle. Therefore, what started as explorations of different viewpoints evolved into nationwide debates about the nature of truth and information. His approach to these controversies reveals something fundamental about his philosophy. Instead of backing down from criticism, Joe consistently defends the principle of free speech. But this isn't about being contrarian, it's about maintaining a space where ideas can be examined from all angles. Therefore, even when faced with intense backlash, his commitment to open dialogue remains unshaken. In today's landscape of careful messaging and controlled narratives, Joe's platform stands as something different. His willingness to engage with controversial ideas and host divisive figures creates an environment where genuine debate can flourish. But this approach comes with significant risks. Therefore, each episode becomes a tightrope walk between exploration and controversy. The impact of this stance extends far beyond individual episodes. In an era where many platforms choose safety over substance, Joe's show serves as a testament to the power of unrestricted dialogue. But this commitment to free thought isn't without its price. Therefore, while it cements his position as a defender of open discourse, it also makes him a constant target for criticism. Redefining digital dialogue, in an era of fleeting attention spans and quick-hit content, something extraordinary emerged. The Joe Rogan Experience didn't just join the podcast landscape, it completely transformed it. But this transformation wasn't about following established formulas. Instead, it challenged every convention of modern media consumption. While most platforms race toward shorter content, Joe's show took the opposite approach. Episodes stretch for hours, allowing conversations to breathe and evolve naturally. But this isn't just about length, it's about depth. Therefore, each episode becomes a journey through multiple layers of understanding, where discussions can flow from profound psychological insights to groundbreaking scientific discoveries without feeling forced or fragmented. The impact of this approach manifested in unprecedented ways. When Spotify secured exclusive rights to the show for $200 million, it wasn't just another business deal. But this was merely the beginning. Therefore, when the platform later renewed the contract, reportedly offering up to $250 million, it confirmed something revolutionary about digital media's future. These numbers tell only part of the story. The true revolution lies in how the show has influenced the entire digital landscape. But this isn't about copying a format, it's about proving that long-form intellectual content can captivate massive audiences. Therefore, creators worldwide began recognizing that depth and substance could coexist with entertainment and engagement. The show's success challenges our assumptions about modern attention spans. While conventional wisdom suggested that audiences wanted shorter, simpler content, Joe's podcast proved otherwise. But this wasn't just about bucking trends, it was about creating something authentic. Therefore, each episode stands as proof that when content is genuine and engaging, audiences will stay for hours. The impact of fearless dialogue, the ripple effect of fearless dialogue. When examining Joe Rogan's impact on modern culture, one truth emerges: this isn't just a success story, it's an ongoing revolution in how we approach truth and dialogue. But the journey continues to evolve, creating new ripples across the media landscape with each passing year. His approach to questioning everything has sparked something larger than himself. While many public figures carefully craft their messages, Joe's commitment to raw, unfiltered exploration stands apart. But this isn't about being different for difference's sake. Therefore, his method has created a template for authentic discourse, influencing far beyond his immediate audience. The impact of his journey extends into multiple dimensions of modern life, from discussions about physical wellness to deep dives into consciousness. His influence touches countless aspects of contemporary culture. But these aren't just casual conversations. Therefore, each topic he explores becomes a potential catalyst for broader societal change and personal transformation. Looking toward the future, his legacy continues to shape how we approach knowledge and discourse. While traditional media often favors quick sound bites and surface-level analysis, Joe's success proves the enduring value of depth and substance. But this isn't just about podcast statistics. Therefore, his influence helps forge a path for others who dare to challenge conventional wisdom and explore uncomfortable truths. His story embodies something fundamental about human potential, the power of remaining curious and unafraid to evolve. While others might rest on their achievements, Joe's journey demonstrates that growth never truly ends. But this isn't just about personal development. Therefore, his continuing evolution serves as a blueprint for anyone seeking to make their mark through authentic expression and fearless questioning. The endless quest for truth, exploration quest for truth. When we step back and examine Joe Rogan's journey, something remarkable emerges. This isn't just a story of success, it's a testament to the power of constant evolution. But understanding this journey requires us to look deeper than headlines or statistics. Therefore, each chapter of his life reveals new layers of meaning. From those early days in Newark through every transformation that followed, his path through comedy, martial arts, and digital media tells us something profound about human potential. While most people might settle into one career path, Joe's journey shows us the power of embracing multiple passions. But this isn't about scattered interests. Therefore, each new venture builds upon the last, creating a unique synthesis of experiences that defines his approach to life. The controversies and challenges he's faced aren't just obstacles, they're integral parts of his story. While many public figures might shy away from difficult conversations, Joe's willingness to engage with complexity sets him apart. But this isn't about seeking controversy. Therefore, each challenging moment becomes an opportunity to demonstrate the value of authentic dialogue and fearless questioning. His impact extends far beyond personal achievement. While success can be measured in numbers and deals, Joe's true influence lies in how he's changed the conversation. But this isn't just about media innovation. Therefore, his approach to life and dialogue has created a template for others who dare to question conventional wisdom and seek deeper truths. As we conclude this exploration, remember that this story isn't finished. While we've traced his journey from its beginnings to the present, new chapters continue to unfold. But this isn't just about documenting history. Therefore, Joe's ongoing evolution serves as an inspiration for anyone willing to embrace curiosity, face challenges head-on, and remain true to their authentic voice. Outro: don't just watch, be part of the conversation. Enjoyed this deep dive? Then don't just scroll away, hit that subscribe button. Got thoughts? Drop a comment below, I actually read them. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, share it, because great conversations are meant to be spread. More epic stories, insights, and mind-blowing discussions coming your way, so turn on those notifications and stay ahead of the curve. Subscribe, like, share, join the journey. Let's keep the dialogue fearless.